Good morning, stupid. This is hashtag 360 stupid. I am the king of stupid. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. I am Mike Check. That's MICCCZECH, as in the Republic. What? Well, we got ourselves a nice talking going on up in here with Mr. Joe Rogan and Bill Burr. Laugh at Preacher Dick Root. That's the video's name. Joe Rogan and Bill Burr. Both really cool gentlemen, really cool guys. Love to hang out with both of you, have a conversation on my show. Mr. Rogan, you rock. Mr. Burr, you are a superstar in our book. So, topic of conversation today is Mr. Rogan and Mr. Burr are talking about the church, the Mighty Holy Church. Amen. Ladies and gentlemen, let's keep in mind that I am king of stupid. My name is Mike Check. That's MICCCCECH, as in the Republic. Woo woo. And one of my massive projects is to convince the world that I am a living God. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, living God. That means non-violent. That means new, living. We'll jump into that at some point later on. But that's what kind of got me interested in the topic of Mr. Rogan and Mr. Burr. Here it is. Ready? This has me being a god has nothing to do with my church. That's a whole nother category. Now, Mr. Rogan here is talking about church. Sensei! It'd be awesome to hit the mat, Mr. Rogan. I'm sure you'll beat my ass several ways. But I think I should get into training, actually. Maybe Aikido. There's a judo gym right down the street. That'd be kind of good. But anywho, tickly-do, check it out.
The problem with church is the problem with anybody that gets in any sort of...
The problem with church, amen.
...position of power. It's easy to abuse it. So to have a guy who's a pastor that's not a creep and that really cares and is really a good person and really wants to care about the community and really wants everybody to do...
That's a long list of reallys. Really? Really cares. So here's the thing. To get that big, you have to be a narcissist at some level. To get that big, you have to be a narcissist at some level. What's that mean? That means, can you be a good guy and a narcissist and all the other things that Mr. Rogan listed? Let's hear him again.
Have a guy who's a pastor that's not a creep and that really cares and is really a good person and really wants to care about the community and really wants everybody to do better and get better with life, but isn't trying to buy a fucking Rolls Royce like Joel Osteen and live in a giant mansion. It's like it always goes...
Mega church.
Yeah, it always goes south. It's absolute
You know what
power.
I love about Joel Osteen is he's an arena.
Absolute power. Is that the problem? So, a couple of things happened down there that we just missed. Let me just lay back.
And is really a good person and really wants to care about the community and really wants everybody to do better and get better with life, but isn't trying to buy a fucking Rolls Royce like Joel Osteen and live in a giant mansion. It's like...
So what am I wanting to do? Buy a Rolls Royce? No. Cars are great, but it's more functionality for me, to be honest. Then let's be honest, shall we? Being a god and all, living god, non-violent, you fucking wacky, patacky Christians, fucking violent people. Look, non-violent, new, living god. Okay? So, what's that all mean? A church is different than God or religion. The church is necessary for the people, for the followers. For those who worship God, need a place to gather, need a place to work together. This is my perspective of what my church is going to be. Of course, money, and this is the topic at hand with Mr. Burr and Mr. Rogan. Yo, what's up, guys? Man, it'd be awesome to fucking hang out with you guys. So it's a belief, right? God is a belief. I believe that I am a non-violent living God. Now, that doesn't mean you have to stop or start believing in anything. That's just what I believe. So the church demands donation. Now, my church is a low budget for all the other people, 8.75% as opposed to the full 10% of donation. Now, mine is at the door, at entrance. What will happen is, for those who cannot or do not or whatever, you're still welcome. Everyone's welcome. There's no hate. That's the thing. With my church, my religion, my belief, there is no hate. Do not hate people. Do not hate people, period. It's all based on genuine compassion and love. No hate. Now, that doesn't mean you have to love everyone. You don't have to love everyone. Who loves anyone? Really? Do you even love yourself? That's the bigger question. But that's neither here. Well, maybe it's there. Anyhow. Ladies, gentlemen, all genders, fenders, benders, we love you all. We accept you all. We ask that you accept us fully, holy moly. This is hashtag 360 stupid. I am the king of stupid. That's Mike. Check. MICCCZECH as in the Republic. Jamming here with Joe Rogan and Bill Burr.
Like it always
Mega
goes.
church.
Yeah, it always goes south. It's absolute
You know what I
power.
do love about Joel Osteen is he's an arena act.
Yeah, he is.
As
Yeah.
a preacher, he bought the old place, the old arena where the Houston Rockets
Yeah.
used to play.
He bought it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how much money that guy has.
And then he fills it up.
Yeah. Well, that was
Doing
when
his thing.
everyone hurt.
So what would I do with if I had a church that big and had that many people donating? Actually, he's not donating. He's selling tickets to the show. Church. So it's not technically a church service. It's a stadium performance. Brilliant. Fucking brilliant, man. So that money goes to him. And then the money that's donated to the church goes to whatever the church wants to do with it. The guy they're talking about ends up buying Ferraris and multiple homes and huge builds, spends it on things that ain't quite Christian. Ladies and gentlemen, it's only holy for the money. That's right. We are here at hashtag 360 stupid, looking for donors, moaners, phoners, donators, givers, anyone that wants to send money this way. We take it all, digital currency included. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We do Bitcoin, cryptocurrency of all natures. This is hashtag 360 stupid. We're listening to Bill Burr and Joe Rogan laughing at preachers. Dick Root.
Hurricane came. People criticized him because he didn't open up his doors to all the folks who were displaced from their homes.
So yeah, to the church thing, the way I'm going to run my church is that the money that gets donated at the door before you enter, of course, and if you don't have money, you donate your time. If you don't have time, you donate something. If you can't donate anything, then you are welcomed in, but sit away from the church members. Now, you don't have to pledge any weird belief. There's no sick procedures and violence and nothing of that nature. The idea of the church is that the money that you put in should be there for you, for the members of the church, including housing, including the needs that the people have: food, housing, like the temples. The Hare Krishna temples all have restaurants. The doors are usually open. Leftovers are there for people who don't have money. Now, I don't really like that part of it. I prefer more that things are there for the donors, the members of the church. The people who donate should be given to them. Like what? First of all, if you have money to donate, so you should be okay. Well, not necessarily. For example, if you donate 8.75% of your income before taxes, tricky. That's right. That's 8.75% of your earnings, period. Not your after taxes, before taxes. Yeah, come on now. Tricky Dicky, aren't you? So then what happens, what would be, if the family members of the church are cohesive and work well together, what you can do is you could end up buying the property around the church, combined the backyards of the houses that are adjacent to one another, and then your kids and the children of the school, you could bring down the fences of the backyards, and you can have one big backyard that's protected around by the houses, so the children could play in the backyards at any time. And people, so if, you know, some of these toys are super expensive. Some of the really, really great exercise gym, jungle gyms for children, which is so incredibly healthy for children, just to be outside playing around. Getting hurt is a good thing. I know radical people are like, oh, you want to fucking stab my kid? No, you fucking wackos. No, getting hurt, falling, playing, you know, being there for one another. Children need to be there for each other. They need to understand this idea of, you know, play and just, you know, getting hurt naturally, splinters and, you know, falls and bruises, and life has to happen. So the church, that money from the church can go towards helping people pay for their utility bills, who have donated and are in hard times. It can help with housing people. It can help with feeding people who have donated before. Now, why am I not wanting to give to those who are in need and cannot give? Well, everybody can give. Everybody can give. If you can walk, if you could talk, if you could show up, then you could give. What can you give? You could give your time, cleaning, cooking, helping, and so you could get the food. And if you maintain your wellness, and if you help maintain the wellness of the church, then you can stay at the church. The idea of the church is supposed to be a home for everybody and anybody. Now, like any home that you open to anyone, you want to be safe, you want to be secure, sure, absolutely, but you never want to lock the doors. Actually, churches should never have locks, in my opinion, but whatever. Because what are they going to do? You're going to come in, break in? Take. You don't have to break in. Come in. You're welcome. You need something? You want to take the table, the chairs, well, take it. We'll give it to you. We'll help you move it. Do you need it? We'll help you. Do you need money? We'll help you with that too, if you donate to us. See, that's the thing, because I think if you give, then the person receiving doesn't appreciate. But if they earn it by sheer time, just keep showing up, keep helping, keep grooming the yard, the front, the cleaning, whatever it needs to be done. There's endless amounts of work that needs to be done. Then the church members could get together and help each other with babysitting. And that's the other thing. If, say, there's 5 families that have the backyards back to back, 2 of those family members could stay and watch all 5 family members' kids, and it's really great for the kids too to socialize. And then, of course, most importantly, this is so incredibly important, the elderly. You cannot get rid of the elderly. This idea of just getting rid of the elderly as if they're just, no, that's just so unhealthy for the children. Children need to see the ill. Children need to see the dying. They need to have that interaction with the world. Those are the 2 fundamentals in life. You are going to get ill. You are going to die. Denying children this experience is denying them life. People, no more radical weird shit, okay? Just kind of be cool with each other and just, like, let's make this happen in a peaceful, loving kind of manner. So then the church, that would provide the housing. The church could get the down payment from all the donations to help buy one person, one family a home. But of course the church would be part owner, and so if there's anything wrong, if they can't pay it for whatever reason, then, you know,